Okay, I think I got it. Let's see. Yeah, I think I got it. I do. Sorry.
They're just trying to build out this lead, bucket by bucket.
It is a small margin, but they've got the upper hand.
For Chumpsy, outside. McCall. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. Outside, MP takes the three. Another miss by MP. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
The West All-Stars leading this one. MP outside. The offensive rebound. That one goes.
2 points. Got to give Harris credit for getting after it on the glass. He earned that second chance bucket.
And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. Pass to Cologne. Here's Robinson. Defended by Harris. Impressive fadeaway right there.
Nice to see that short jumper game from Robinson. That's good offensive versatility.
Left side, it's Mills. Another shot, and Harris with the lay-in.
And a heads-up play there to read the bounce and capitalize on that second opportunity.
Outside, Black. Pass to Cologne. McCall outside. Fires the three. Gets the three to fall. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall. Currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now here's Cologne. McCall on the wing. 6 to shoot for Chumpsy with the screen. And again, it's the EYBL with the trifecta.
That's a cold three-pointer. McCall making it look effortless from deep range.
Harrington outside. MP. There's the triple. Good. Carrington gets the assist.
And in just a blink, they answer back with a three of their own.
Mano a mano. It's partly a matter of pride right now.
Returns it to McCall. Outside, Robinson. For Chumpsy, outside. Kicks it to McCall. Goes to the reverse lane. and drops it in.
He's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now here's McCall from outside the arc. And again, it's the EYBL from deep.
And McCall splashes it from downtown. He's a premier shooter.
Harrington outside. And here's MP on the outside. And the West hits it again from deep.
He's having a field day from beyond the arc.
Quick note to the defense, feel free to get a hand up. Someone might want to actually guard him.
Outside, Black. Pass to Cologne. And here's McCall. Robinson. McCall driving. And it's slammed in by McCall. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Black with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Cologne. Swings it to McCall. That one doesn't go either for Tyson McCall. The WCBL on offense. 10-point lead. This is their biggest lead of the game. the bucket.
Since the start of this game, they've been focused on good offensive positioning and finding quality shots.
I'm looking at the team field goal percentages side by side here. It's clear who's playing better basketball this half.
Now here's Prechumpsey. It's McCall on the wing. Robinson screen. And Harris with the rejection.
The anticipation, the timing, that's a great block from Harris.
MP outside. He tries for three. And the West hits it again from deep.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing.
Now here's Lack. To halt the run. Look out!
Oh my goodness.
That defender's career just ended.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
Honestly, they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Here's MP. And again, the West All-Stars score.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Outside, Robinson. Pass to Lack. Cologne, guarded by Carrington. Cologne on the outside. And here's Lack for three. Rebound goes to the WCBL.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave them.
And the basket by Stone. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid. That is some quick payback.
There is nothing, I mean nothing more satisfying for a player than an immediate answer back with the three ball.
Now here's Stone. Count that one.
Looking strong inside. Stone, he doesn't mind a little physicality on the way up.
And so it's the EYBL with it. It's an 18-point game. Pass over to Robinson. McCall. Back to Robinson. Over Harris. Robinson's shot is off. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The West All-Stars out in front. They lead by 18 and will return right after this break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. The WCBL on offense. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
And the basket by Stone.
He sees the trajectory of the shot, and he created his own basket. For being so laid back, Miles Stone, he always has a huge impact on the game.
Now here's McCall. 18 points for him. For Trumpsy outside. Clock at 4. Out of bounds, says the UIBL will keep it.
All-Stars ball.
Back to McCall. Outside, Lack. Swings it to McCall. And again, it's the UIBL with the trifecta.
Oh, another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team, one shot at a time.
MP outside. And Stone with the slam.
No one blocked him out, and he took full advantage of it.
It's called situational awareness. He timed that putback perfectly.
He sure did. I like that he didn't give up here. Stayed after it, and he got rewarded for his efforts.
Now here's Cologne. Kicks it to McCall. Fires from deep. Rebound goes to the WCBL. MP outside. Puts up a three. No good on the shot. Cologne on the outside. Now McCall. Back to Robinson. Lack covered by MP. 5 on the clock. A clear look for Lack. And Harris pulls down the rebound. And here's Mills from outside. The rebound by McCall. Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Trailing by 19. Up top for Chumsey. McCall. Wide open look. And he knocks the jumper down.
Good pass by the big. Man for Chumsey. I like whenever he shares the wealth like he did right there.
Pass to Harris. Outside Mills. And again, the West miss.
He just flat out missed it. And this is a shot he can make.
Yep, that one goes.
Ooh, staying active on the interior, Robinson gets the look he wants.
MP outside. And that one's good. It's Mills. And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on. You can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
Now a timeout called by EYBL.
Joey Jackson. Substitution for West All-Stars.
A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Lack. Sinks it from distance.
Showing off his range. Lack drained it like it was nothing.
Stolen by Robinson. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Cologne. And the jam by Cologne.
Great job ensuring that the turnover converts.
No wasted opportunities here. They made quick work of getting the ball up the court.
And all the other team can do is just shake their heads.
Outside, Stone. Up top, Moore. Past MP. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J.
An unbelievable contribution from him. He scored over half their points so far.
Cologne on the outside. Johnson, covered by MP. Back to Cologne. Here's Lack. Let's go with the three. Harris comes down with the board.
He fired with confidence from deep. Just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when he can.
And Stone with the slam.
One of the top 100 prospects in the country, yeah, Harris. He's a high IQ player. On the pick and roll, he didn't have tunnel vision to shoot. He made a smart pass on the move.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. A 17-point game. Cologne on the outside. Robinson. Over two. Robinson's shot is off.
He got fancy for absolutely no good reason. Just go straight up with it.
The three from Harris. And another three for the WCBL.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size and 3 more points.
Outside, it's Johnson. Pass to Lack. Johnson. And a great assist by Lack as that one falls.
And a three in response. Back and forth we go.
Right back at you. I love this competitiveness.
The WCBL calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Here's Schrader. Moore outside. Schrader. Returns it to Moore. To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice speed. And the way that Jaden Moore can cut right through a defense, it's impressive.
Like a hot knife right through butter. Even when you think you've taken away a lane or an angle, Moore still finds a way. For you gamers out there, it's almost like he's glitching through the defense at times.
McCall, no good.
I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a wide open look. Wonder if he had maybe a little too much time.
Here's Corrado. Dishes to Chu. Makes it off the glass.
This is nuts. They can't miss. It's so rare to see a team operate like this.
I can't remember the last time that they did miss.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Al Pachumsi. Drew Robinson. Brian Cologne. Jonathan.
And so it's the EYBL with it.
Substitution for West
Trailing by
All-Stars.
17. Cologne up top. He's covered by Carrington. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McCall. The UIBL, no good that time either. The West with the ball. Outside, Harris. Down low. Stone. And the shot is good, dropping off the front of the rim and in.
This is a nice find by Stone in the mid-range, using his size to get a good look at the hoop from that distance.
It's Cologne on the wing. Lack. Swings it to McCall. Robinson sets the screen. Off target with the 3. Harris with it. Robinson picks him up defensively. Now here's Mills. Pachumsi with the steal. Outside, McCall. Kicks it out to Pachumsi. Back to Cologne. Jonathan Lack on the wing. Here's Robinson. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Pachumsi.
That was just sheer muscle on Pachumsi's part. He simply wanted that rebound more than anyone else.
With MP up top. From deep. McCall grabs the miss. To the paint. Pachumsi knocks it down.
That's the strategy. Give Pachumsi the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
On the wing, Mills. Past MP. Lets the three fly. Sends it home from three-point land.
And that caps off what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
I'd like a piece of that cake if I could have it. Is that chocolate?
For Chumpsy, outside. Lack. It's McCall on the wing. Rebound goes to the WCBL. Mills outside. Back to MP. Expanding his range. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Now here's McCall. Not a lot of room. Lack. Try to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's Stone. From deep, it's MP. And another three for the WCBL.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And so that'll do it for now. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lummy saying thanks for being with us.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level. And everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah, power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Well,
Hey!
there he is.
Hey! The man of the hour. Great game,
Good to
MP.
see you. Good to
Great
see you.
game, man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything.
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days. I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
already did.
All right.
All right. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never going to play again. You don't have a future in this, NP.
Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you. Because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment.
Yeah.
But this is as good as it's gonna get for you, MP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Okay.
Okay. Look, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mhm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay? Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When did you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm going to meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I got to try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list, and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh, yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. They'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you, as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.